Hi, I'm Bill Baver with NTT. I'm a vice president in our Smart World business unit, and we focus on providing smart solutions to help create a better and more sustainable environment for the citizens and for the world overall. It's part of our commitment to reducing the emissions and towards that net zero direction. We have agreed to follow the guidelines from the UN and also to try to expedite that faster, not towards the 2050 objective, but try to release some benefits in the 2030 objective timeframe. With the City of Las Vegas, NTT has partnered with the CIO and the mayor of the city to really focus on how to improve situational awareness around various parts of the city. We started with some traffic initiatives, and then we've moved now into some park initiatives. And what those initiatives really focus on are how to improve the awareness, the eyes of the city personnel into environmental areas, and to really improve the value of those services that they provide the citizens and to their employees who support those services that go out to the citizens. It's been a 4-year journey with them, and we continue to expand today into new areas and adding new use cases that really focus on services that come to the city, the citizens, and then services that are supported by the city personnel. So a few challenges come about in just dealing with the city environment and making sure that we can keep all the constituents in the city and the city personnel aligned with our objectives that we're out to profess. The idea being that some challenges were around how to implement certain technical aspects of it, of the solution, but really trying to then focus on making sure that the citizens and the city personnel are aligned with the objectives we put forth, and that we're actually providing solvable solutions, that they want to do something with the data and not just making it a technical solution. So we really focus on the end results for the customer, and then with the City of Las Vegas, and how they want to use that to better the lives of the citizen. Once we aligned on that area, we really were able to move quickly, and now we continue to expand with them to other areas and other use cases within the city environment. So the collaboration model is really important to our solution. We really focus on an ecosystem of how to gather data, how to move data, how to analyze, and how to represent it back. During that process, there's a lot of different aspects of partners that we can work with. One of the main partners we worked with in the private sector was Dell Technologies. They helped us align at the beginning and continue to align on how we ingest and manage the data that we're computing with. The city personnel are very engaged with us. They have project managers and project leads that we engage with regularly. And that collaborative nature of trying to provide solutions that can solve business problems are the way that we focus on the direction forward. So that interaction, that really thinking beyond as a public sector client and really just a partner, is the focus that we have with the City of Las Vegas. And it's a partnership, a design partner model that is very rare for us. We have some other partners that are on the smaller side that we work with into the technical solution. And those are partners the city has engaged with to other aspects around their technology components. And we're very focused together to drive that solution as we go forward. So always looking for startups in the model that we work with on how we can ingest data from those startups so we can run our business models as we go forward. So the partners that we work with and collaborate with are very good at trying to ingest data or look at things in new areas where we can focus on the data layer of what comes out of what they have. And we work with the city on those partnerships and really take advantage of what they do best and take their innovation to a new level. So that helps us provide new use cases with the city personnel that drives a business result. So it's that innovation side that we really focus on with any partner and making sure it supports a business model into new ways that we're looking to analyze a business situation, and then driving for the citizen benefit and the services benefit that the city can provide to the community at large. One of the challenges really is to make sure that change management that comes with that can really be focused through the people involved in society. So there's ideas that come about. They need to be tested. And my opinion is that how that's managed with the citizen and their behavior is where the challenge has to be, effort has to be put in to drive that challenge to success, so that the behavior of the individual amplified to many individuals is how the difference can be made. There is the manufacturing side of things and the business side, but I think, personally, I think it's going to start with the individual people and making sure that they understand the value and they can change their behavior, which then will, in mass, help change the direction as we're going forward. So NTT has put forward very supportive and very direct initiatives that they want to publicly talk about and communicate that message to their employees and to society, so they can stand behind that objective as they go forward, kind of self-fulfilling the idea of accountability for ourselves. So there's an ad campaign internally across all of the NTT operating companies, and our organization of One NTT has a way to view that and make sure that our changes that we're implementing have results. The valuation of that and measuring the results are really important to make sure we can adapt and change should we see results not coming with our actions. So those are the levels of commitment that NTT is making towards the direction to move towards that net zero guidance as we go forward. Right now, the collaboration idea globally for any company is critical towards our success and to our advancing as an economy. I really would highly encourage any startups out there, any globally as they look, but specifically in the Nevada area, to really look at working and partnering with Japanese organizations to help drive that benefit, because it's now not just a Japanese company that we work for. We're in a global company, a global economy, and that's really important to drive success of how we can learn from each other and use the innovation for some organizations towards the betterment for all of our society. So I highly encourage that collaborative ecosystem to be put into play.